Oh, aren't they beautiful? Look at all the pretty colors. All right, so we're going to start out right here. These are the 140, maybe 141 grain. These were cast by Tinman. The purple ones are loaded with 13.5 grains of Shooter's World Heavy Pistol. The light blue ones here are loaded with 14 grains of Shooter's World Heavy Pistol. Both have a case overall length of 2.090. Then we jump into some store-bought stuff. These are 125 grain Nosler ballistic tips. This first row of 3 here is loaded with 15 grains of heavy pistol, and this second row is 15.5 grains of heavy pistol. They have an overall length of 2.10. Now we get into the bullets that MCK sent me. These are 159 grain cast bullets. I don't remember the mold number. I can get it to you later if they turn out to be something. These light gray ones here are loaded with 12.5 grains of heavy pistol, and the green is located with 13.0 grains of heavy pistol, and the overall length on these is a little off. These are sitting at 1.999. Then we go to, you're not going to believe this. Are you ready for this? Look how excited that bullet is. He just wants to tell you. These are the same MCK bullets, but these are loaded with, wait for it, you ready? IMR 3031. Yeah, the preacher's favorite powder. These gray ones have 16 grains, and these green ones here have 17 grains. They are 2.039 overall length. Then I threw in some 165 grain Remington core locks, loaded with 17 grains of IMR 3031. And then these are some bullets that have been loaded for several years. These are 125 grain Noslers with 18 grains of H110. Let's shoot them and see how they do. You gonna shoot that black out or whistle Dixie? Alright, let's see how we did. This is the first Tinman bullet with the 140 grain cast, 13.5 grains of heavy pistol, 3. You can see there about 3 of them, probably 2 inches across. This is at 50 yards. So we went up to 14 grains of powder, had 2 touching, but then had this one way down here. Probably a 3-inch group at 50 yards. We switched over and shot the 125 grain Noslers. This was with 15 grains of heavy pistol powder, 2 good ones and a flyer. Then we found what it liked. This is 15.5 grains, and I could go higher. This is not max. But when we look at this is, man, I mean, look at my thumb. All those are in my thumbnail. This is also 4 shots. So you see 1, 2, 3 all touching, and then there's number 4. Pretty good group there. That's one we'll want to come back and visit again. Then we switched over to MCK's cast bullets. 12.5 grains of heavy pistol. And, you know, probably shot an 1.5 inch group at 50. But when we jumped up to 13 grains, we're about less than an inch anyways. Notice how these 2 are almost touching. These dots are a little less than an inch probably. So, man, that's a pretty good load. Okay, here's his bullets with IMR 3031. This is MCK's 159 grain cast bullets. Yeah, we're looking at 3/4 of an inch at 50 yards. And that's with 16 grains of IMR 3031. Down here is 17 grains, and I believe the max on this is 18, so I could go up. But IMR 3031, clearly that in MCK's cast bullets are a hit. Here we have 5 shots with the 165 grain core locks, and this is also with IMR 3031, and did pretty good. Got one here and one there, but still yet, that's a 5-shot group that's probably 1.25 inches. And then this is my old standby. This rifle just loves this. This is 125 grain nozzlers with 18 grains of H110. My first shot was here, and then my next 2 touched. So what do we take away from this? I need to get some more of MCK's cast bullets. He sent me those probably a year ago, and I never got around to shooting them, and then I never could really decide what powder, but really both powders. Wow. I pick up 45 every time I see it. So what do we take away from this? MCK's 159 grain bullets shoot really well in my rifle. Whether it was with the heavy pistol from Shooter's World or my old standby powder 3031, both of those worked well. Also, 3031 shot pretty well with 165 grain core locks. All of these were 3/4 to a full grain below max. So I've got some room to work here with these bullets and this powder. So I think what we'll do, this is brass that I've had primed for some time. Some of the primers were mixed, some of the brass was mixed. Let's get real specific with our brass. Let's get real dedicated, and let's see what kind of groups we can shoot, and we'll back out to 100 yards next time, and we'll pick us a load out of all this. It's the best 22 scope I've had for under $100. I see some brass, I gotta pick it up. Well, that was disappointing. It was just 9mm. So I just want to thank Tinman and MCK for sending me some ammo to shoot. I've got some other ammo I need to shoot for this blackout. Kyle Luss sent me some 202 grain bullets. I just didn't have the powder laid out for those today. I'm excited. I'm excited to come back with 3031. I'm excited to come back with Shooter's World and some of MCK's cast bullets. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Who knows what that'll be? We could be eating barbecue or fishing or gardening, or I don't know. We could be on vacation traveling. Who knows? But anyways, we'll see you on the next video.
Yeah.